I guess before I start this video, I just want to thank my spirit animal, Siley, for helping me through, with things that I couldn't do myself. She's an amazing dog. I think I have her in some of the videos, but yeah, I just want to thank her and kind of like, I guess, cement this gratefulness on digital version, not just in my heart. Um, yeah, so let me put this down. So I know most of you guys have heard that you need to connect yourself to the earth and all the elements and blah, 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 blah. But people really don't know why. Yeah, it feels good to go in nature. Some people don't like it because there's bugs and stuff like that in there. But, I mean, I don't like mosquitoes at all. I don't. But I still go in nature because there's something about connecting to nature, to the source, to the earth. Because when we're in our houses or where technology's at, or new innovations are at, we don't really see the earth as it is. We just see buildings and technology and stuff like that. But when we're in nature, we actually get to see where we're supposed to be connected at. Like, we physically can see it, we can touch it, we can smell it. And the reason why we need to be connected to earth is because we have like cords. Just like animals, they don't think about anything, they just instinctively do stuff. And don't take this as the Bible. This is what my intuition tells you. This is what you can say channeling or bringing in, because if I've read it from someone else or listened to someone else, it's because they're doing the same too. We have this like these cords that are connected to the earth, and the cords are just kind of like a magnet. When you put a magnet under a table, and then you can move the object that's magnetic, that has a magnet attached to it, you can move it, right? But once you lose that connection, that magnet or that object that was on top of the table is not doesn't move, can't move on its own. It has to be moved by other forces that are not of its own. So therefore, through wind or through a human hand or whatever. So when we detach from nature, which we're doing right now because we're destroying our connection to goodness, to the magnetism of good, of high energy. When we do that, anything can push us. Like when magnet under the table is attached to the magnet on top of the table, it takes a lot of effort to push it, to move it wherever the magnet in the bottom doesn't want it to move. So it has to have a lot of force. Yeah, I think I need to put, anyways, let me just finish this. So and some of us don't even have our cords, they're cut off or they're hidden or they're not in use. They haven't been used for a while. So we can't attach to the earth. But when we attach to Mother Earth magnetically, Mother Earth guides us to the good energies. So this is Mother Earth, and we're on top. And so she guides us where we want to go and where it's goodness. Even when we're not in a good state, if we're attached to Mother Earth. And there are ways to attach yourself to Mother Earth. And I can put links of a YouTuber that does it actually. And there's a lot of other people, but the one that I know, I'm going to try to attach. If I don't, sorry, just look it up. Yeah, once we have attached ourselves to our Mother Earth, we start removing things that are not good for us naturally. It's not like a will. I'm going to will myself to do this. We just naturally start detaching ourselves. And yes, the things that are more habitual, like, for many years, that we think that are going to make us a stronger, better human, more happier human, they take a little longer. But if you're constantly attached to the source of this earth, not of the heavens, this earth, because you have to be attached to both. But if you're attached to either or, uh, it's almost like you can't be, what is that? You can't elevate, you can't be in the center. Like they say, you have to center yourself. Well, that's what it is in everything, in ourselves. Like, um, uh, be okay with the good and the evil. That's centering yourself. When centering yourself here on earth, it's centering yourself from the divineness and from earth. So you're in the middle of both. So you're taking information from both. And when we detach ourselves, we lose the information or the magnetism, if that's a word, from the earth. So it's harder for us to succeed here on earth because we're not connected. So yeah, that's the guidance that I was given, just to impart this information. And I know most people have heard this already, but hopefully I have explained it in a different way for those that need that kind of explanation. So yeah, part of being successful on this earth is also being connected to the earth. And some people can do it better than others. Some people can naturally do it better than others. But know that when you're connected to this earth, it's easier. Things are easier for you. The things that you want that are of a material source, that are of the elements, earth, wind, and fire, and everything that you are sitting on, touching, existing on, is of the elements. Even that car that you're driving came from the elements. Believe it or not. Even that computer, even anything. So if you can attach yourself to the elements a little with a stronger hold, you can almost send the information to the earth, and the earth will find it for you. Yeah. That's awesome, right? But you got to believe, of course, because if you don't believe, that's just a bunch of bullshit. But yeah. And trust, because you could be attached and amazing things come to you and you don't trust that they're real. So they're not real. If you trust that they are real, they are real. You're the one that makes the reality that you want. It's just nice to have the help of the elements. And when you're looking up to the sky, it's nice to have the help of the spiritual realm, the guides, the angels, and dragons, whatever you want to work with. It's just nice, It's easier. Life is easier. So I hope this information has helped you, and I guess till next time.